Hello Year 2 and welcome to our maths lesson today. Today's lesson is all about describing patterns within shapes using ordinal numbers and being able to use ordinal numbers to work out what shape in a pattern it might be without even having to draw it all out. Before we start this lesson, you might want to get some things that could help you. If you haven't got these things at home, you can just listen and learn with us as we go through. So first of all, you're going to want to get a pen, some paper, something round to draw around, and a pair of scissors. I've got my scissors here. And I'd like you to make 4 or 5 circles. So I put my bowl on my paper, I drew around it, and I cut my circles out like this. So I've now got lots of different circles ready for my lesson, because part of it, these might actually help you. If not, you can just join in and listen. So if you want to go and make some circles, pause here, and then you can join in a little while. Okay, if you're ready to join in now, we can begin describing patterns. So first of all, I want you to have a look at the top 3 shapes. Do you know the names for these shapes? I've already given you a clue, haven't I? Because I spoke about it a little while ago. The first one is a circle. We know this because it has one round edge and no vertices. The next shape is a half circle, and we know this as a semicircle. And if you fold your whole circle in half, you will see that you get a semicircle. So you could fold one of your circles in half, cut it, and it will give you 2 semicircles. What about that last shape? That's right, that is a quarter. So to make a quarter, I need to fold my shape in half, and I'm going to fold it in half again, and this gives me 1 quarter, and 4 quarters make up a whole. So I'm going to cut these now so that I've got some quarters as well, just in case I need to use them in any of my patterns. So I've now got a selection of semicircles, quarter circles, and full circles. Here's your first challenge. Sam used 2 of these shapes to make a pattern. Can you describe that pattern? Have a think. That's right, it's a repeated pattern. It's going semicircle, circle, semicircle, circle. There's a question mark there because I've now labelled these shapes with ordinal numbers. These are numbers like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th, and they go all the way up to any number you can think of. Now, what would the 5th shape be in this pattern? Can we work that out? Well, I know that 1st is 1 and 3rd means 3, and they're odd numbers. And 2nd and 4th are even because they're 2 and 4. So if something is number 5, which means it's 5th, that's going to be an odd number as well. So for my pattern to continue repeating, it needs to be a semicircle. So here we can see the pattern continuing. The 5th shape is a semicircle. So what would the 10th shape be? So this is the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Why is the 10th shape a circle? Can you explain why that's happened in the repeating pattern? If we now know that the 10th shape is going to be a circle, can we now work out what the 20th shape must be? We actually can, because we know that 10th is going to be an even number. And if that's a circle, 20th is also an even number in this pattern, which means it must also be a circle. What about the 50th shape? That's going to carry on in my odd even pattern, like this. So it would also be a circle. Here are some different shape patterns for you to try. So you can see there are 4 different patterns with different shapes. So on a piece of paper with a pencil or a pen, you might want to draw these patterns out. Can you work out what the 12th shape would be in each of these patterns? And we're going to stop there today. There is a worksheet and a challenge on our remote learning that you can try. There are also some extra activities linked to shapes within your Purple Mash to-dos. Have fun, and I'll see you again soon, you two. Bye.